A woman named Alicia comes out of a lab. She wants a hot cup of coffee with some snacks to make herself fresh and able to work. She knows that it is late at night, but she still has work to do. As her assistant was on a short break and it is late at night, she decided to get coffee herself. Alicia walks towards the coffee machine in a room to have a cup of coffee. She notices that the part of a building is looking different after the renovation. She places the files on a table nearby and puts coffee in the cup. Then she picks up the files with one hand and has coffee in the other hand. One of the files falls on the floor. When she tries to pick it up, some coffee spills on her lab coat. The woman feels miserable as the ladies' bathroom is far away from where she is. She decides to look for a bathroom on the floor. At last, she reaches one of the areas to locate a bathroom somewhere close. Alicia is surprised that there is a danger sign on the floor. It says, "Do not go inside." She thinks someone has placed the signs for making some jokes. She goes inside the bathroom and cannot find anything except toilet paper. The toilet paper seems different from her thoughts. It is like a locked roll of toilet paper. She wonders why anyone will keep toilet paper in this way. Alicia tries to take out a few sheets. She tries to clean the spots of coffee with hot water and toilet paper. When she feels that the coffee spots are lighter than before, she goes out of the bathroom. But at that moment, she does not feel good. She feels her body is getting cold. She looks around to find what is wrong with the weather or the air conditioners around her, but there is nothing like that. Her hands become cold and she starts shivering. She feels itchiness in her throat and nose. She starts sneezing again. She immediately takes the files and runs towards the front door. The door does not open. Alicia feels stuck inside the building. All of a sudden, she starts choking down badly. Alicia feels so cold. Her hands and body shiver more. She screams and runs everywhere to look for a hot area. She feels exhausted and faints on the floor. It is said that she is dead because of hypothermia. Surprisingly, this phenomenon is caused by a single toilet paper roll named SCP-2966. This SCP is an anomalous roll of toilet paper. The sheets removed from SCP-2966 are, beyond being incredibly effective at removing stray fecal matter, non-anomalous and energetically stable. The roll section of SCP-2966 is housed in a steel container attached to a wall mounting, which has no means for accessing the roll for replacement or removal. Non-invasive testing of the housing has not yielded a clear picture of what is inside the housing, and invasive testing is discouraged due to SCP-2966's volatile nature. In addition, the housing serves as the main heatsink for thermal transfer between SCP-2966 and the reactor. Damaging the thermodynamic connection may result in SCP-2966 going critical. SCP-2966 is anomalous in that it is, effectively, an infinite roll of toilet paper. Since containment started, approximately 9 kilometers of toilet paper has been removed from SCP-2966. No means of inputting mass or more toilet paper have been observed, and a test has revealed no temporal retrieval of additional paper from a different location or dimension. The mechanism by which SCP-2966 accomplishes this is entirely unknown, though its effects are well understood. SCP-2966 obeys the laws of mass or energy conservation, and through unknown means, absorbs energy from its surroundings in order to create the matter that makes up the toilet paper. One sheet of SCP-2966 weighs approximately 3 grams, which means that approximately 65 tons of TNT is needed for one sheet of SCP-2966 to be produced. If more than 10 sheets are removed at one time from SCP-2966, it will absorb the energy around it at roughly the rate at which sheets are removed. The form of energy absorbed is most often heat energy, though SCP-2966 does not appear to have a preference. Testing has shown that ambient sound energy has also been decreased during use. Without an external source of energy to provide power to SCP-2966, the large amount of energy needed to form one sheet is absorbed from the ambient heat of the surroundings, quickly bringing the temperature of all matter within a radius of 99 meters to near absolute zero. This has happened twice during power failures. Both times, on-site staff have sacrificed themselves to remove 10 sheets, killing themselves through hypothermia instantly. While not a sustainable containment solution, such a sacrifice has prevented SCP-2966 from going critical. If SCP-2966 is not used, it will begin to lose the matter it has gained, turning into energy once more. This energy is radiated away in the form of heat and occasionally alpha particles. The heat will increase exponentially, and the rate of energy radiation will rapidly approach infinity. Effectively, this results in SCP-2966 converting its remaining mass entirely to energy in an instant. This is estimated to produce a nuclear explosion with a yield of 50 megatons, which can completely destroy an area of 491 square kilometers. A fully critical SCP-2966 situation is estimated to produce casualties in excess of what the Foundation is equipped to handle. During usage of SCP-2966, D-Class subjects have reported an occasional decrease in room temperature. D-Class have also reported that the paper removed from SCP-2966 is exceptionally comfortable, effective, and strong. Requests for sheets removed from SCP-2966 to be re-rolled and used at Foundation facilities have been denied. A test was conducted, in an attempt to see if a reduction in mass could be achieved by rapid removal of SCP-2966 sheets while supplying an excess of energy. This resulted in SCP-2966 immediately going critical. The subsequent energy release destroyed Outpost 117 and resulted in many casualties. Due to Outpost 117's remote location, no non-Foundation casualties were reported. SCP-2966 was recovered unharmed. SCP-2966 was discovered after Foundation agents noticed an anomalous temperature drop in a remote area. The data indicates that the temperature of the area had been approximately -108 degrees Celsius, far lower than any temperature naturally recorded on Earth. The elite force of the Foundation breached the building and found that all present in the building had been killed as a result of the temperature drop. A researcher was discovered apparently giving a demonstration to several others, holding SCP-2966. The effects of SCP-2966 rendered all the electronics within the site corrupted. Thus, no data could be attained as to how SCP-2966 was created. However, a handwritten journal belonging to the researcher was discovered in his office, and while the pages were covered in frost, parts of the journal were recovered and able to read. Today, we've achieved a breakthrough in toilet paper technology. Not a single man will need to feel the burning pain of an uncleaned nether region ever again. Moreover, this will likely make me exceedingly rich. Once we figure out how to make other paper products like tissues and maybe even plates. A minor setback has occurred with the Infinity P project. We can't produce cellulose fibers fast enough to make a truly infinite roll. A possible solution is the liberal application of halved hafnium, otherwise known as quaternium. While exceedingly rare and expensive, sacrifices must be made in the pursuit of science. While others call me a fool, I should think that in this day and age, anyone with a doctorate should be able to understand others' work, even if it's in a different branch. That's just good science, if you can write well enough for the layman to understand. Who cares if I'm a botanist? The housing is complete. We've added the initial paper and soon, the quaternium will be complete for insertion into the hyperbaric containment field. Of course, the Yada rays have proven themselves to be an issue, but they shouldn't terribly hamper the production of fermion pairs. It appears that the threshold energy for fermion pair production is slightly higher than my calculations suggest. No matter, I'll just rework the calculations with Fermi estimation, and that should put us in a good place to test tomorrow. Soon, the world will never need normal toilet paper again. Thorough hand calculations were done by Foundation physicists with the same constants, which revealed that the researcher had apparently misplaced the square in E equals mc squared early in his work. This led to substantially lower energies than in reality, possibly reinforcing the idea that he could create matter from energy safely.
Thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, and never miss an update.